Okay, so I'm back at Walmart. I could not have timed that any more perfectly. One of the employees just put out a fresh pea case for me. And let's see, let's make sure I'm not missing anything. The Porsche is there, the Feline Lucky, the Cyclone. I've already got everything out of this that I want, but just better safe than sorry to make sure I'm not missing anything. So yeah, awesome. This is a dud case, unfortunately, but still, that's cool. Anytime you get the chance to go through a kit, you get a case here. And here's my takeaways. We finally found that truck. That's been a real pain in the butt to find. Same with the blue Civic. You guys know me. I'm taking the Hellcats. I'm a Mopar guy. There's one Ferrari, taking the Ferrari, and the treasure hunt Audi Quattro. And that puts me one step closer into getting all the treasure hunts for 2025. So it's, I believe, only 3 now that I need. So sweet. Okay, so I'm back at one of 2 out-of-town dollar stores, and it appears we had a bit of an F-case restock. I guess not just appears to be, but there was a restock fairly recently, because here's some of the highlights that are here, including that C10. A little late to it, of course. I think this store has some inside connections, but I will be taking the Williams Racing on the international card, since I actually don't have one on an international card. But that being said, I'm going to do a double check here. If I find something else, I'm back. If not, I will see you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back at one of the 2 out-of-town dollar stores. One of the guys just actually brought me out 3 boxes, and they were all dud cases. Only one of them had a pedal driver in it, but I'm gonna take that. I've got everything else I want. Max Verstappen's are staying here, so somebody will be happy with what they find here today. I'll take that as I go. And we did get new Matchbox as well, but that's the Mixed D, not Mixed G. So with that being said, I will see you at the next stop, wherever that may be. Okay, I just got back home, back into my hometown from university, and it appears I'm greeted with a fresh Diecast drop, because that wouldn't be here. And it was a dud case by the looks of it. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And usually these are gone too, these Night Riders, which, to be fair, those are gorgeous. I've already got my fair share on them, so I'm gonna leave them for the next person, which I'm sure will appreciate that. I don't know if it's entirely fresh, because I'm not seeing a Red Bull, but we'll look just in case. And if, before you ask if it was 2 cases, from what I'm seeing, no. If you guys remember from the previous peg hunt, the cases I went through had 2 dots inside them as well. So definitely refreshing to hit one of these drops here relatively fresh, even if I'm not first to it. But it's nice because that F case drop in my university town was already gone through, and everything was, most of the good popular cars were already cleaned out. So I'll take that, put that right there. You know, it honestly makes me want to check the downtown dollar store, but that's all I'm going to take here. No new Matchbox, and I'll see you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back out in my local Walmart just after the dollar store. I thought there was nothing here other than, like, we did get some Fast and Furious stuff, but it's the same case we already have everything of. And we haven't gotten new 2-packs in a really long time, and then actually, what is that? Back at Rossy's. It's been a minute since they've gotten a Hot Wheels drop. It's Q case. It appears to already be gone through. I'm guessing this would have been put out earlier in the week. And earlier in the week that this would have been put out, I would have been gone to university, so I had no chance of being here. Not much I could do there. No Silverado, no Cybertrucks left. But again, I've left enough Cybertrucks. I don't really care for it. I just like to let you guys know what's here and what's not here. But I'm sure you guys can see that. Alright. It's all good. I've already pulled the Super here anyways, so got everything I want for Q case, so but it's just nice to see that these guys are getting them in again. So with that being said, I will see you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back at our local No Frills. It's been a minute since we've seen a restock here. Here's we've got a bit of L case, and we have ourselves a Ferrari. It was just sitting right on the front of the pegs. So that's really cool. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. That's pretty cool. That seems to be the only thing new here that I'm gonna pick up. It's a mess. Some of the pegs won't fit, so we're gonna take a look around, see if there's anything else, and if not, I'll see you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back at No Frills still. I'm at the self-checkout, and they brought me out a case. And lo and behold, a couple more Ferraris. It was a dud case, but that's all good. I'll take the Treasure Hunt, the Civics, because I have not found them yet. The Cuda, and these two. I finally got this guy on a long card, and I finally got a hand on one of these Porsches. So I am gonna take those, and I'll see you at the next stop. So I'm back at Walmart. We got ourselves an 8-case bin, one of these newer style bins. There were 6 of these in it, so I know it was probably a dud bin. Just, I always gotta double check those. Holy Toledo. But a bunch of these guys were in it too. I've already got my fair share. I picked a few up here. So here's what I am gonna grab. Just show you here briefly. We got a couple Barbie campers in here. That is the first F40 I have found in yellow. And today I did just find the red one, which you probably seen in the last clip. Got those. And I am picking a few of those Ferraris up, but not all of them. But there's still a few in that bin. But if I find anything else, I will see you at the next stop. So I'm back at the downtown dollar store. Not fresh at all, actually. Definitely not first to it, but did find a birthday burner Treasure Hunt. So I will be taking that. Silverados are missing, Optimus Prime's missing, the Skylines, which those are all things I have, so I'm all good with that. I don't have the birthday burner on a long cart though, so I will be taking that Treasure Hunt. So that Treasure Hunt will be coming with me. I was kind of hoping we would get like J case or something next, because I don't have the SF90 or the Treasure Hunt for a J case. But I'll definitely take that, and I'll see you at the next stop. I'm back at Shoppers for the first time in a while. Found that too. There's a Batmobile monster truck. My big takeaway here is going to be a Skyline monster truck. This is actually not the first time I've seen this. I've left a couple of these already. But I do got to say, I do like the Nismo livery on this one. I am going to pick one of these up. I might pick up a couple more, one to open and one to actually try and slam and make it an actual car. But in the meantime, nothing else here other than like leftover HK stuff. And then I'll see you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back at Walmart for the first time in a little bit. And we got new 2-packs. Holy cow, it's about time. Got the Plymouth FC, the Snake, and then we got the new funny car casting. And I already picked up one of these Supra 2-packs before. I'm gonna pick up another one because that's pretty cool. And nothing new in the premiums otherwise. Nothing new in the main lines, nothing new, if anything really, other than these. Oh, look at that. The Evo, don't need it, already got it, picked it up. But I am gonna take these. That seems to be the only new thing. We did get the Pantone, the shipper with all the paint color cars. We had that for a little while. When I got to it, the Porsches were gone. I did pick up the Datsun and the Combi. The Porsches, the Camaros, and the Mustangs were gone, but either way, kind of cool. See you at the next stop. This may not be as successful as some of our most recent peg hunts with the chases, although we still found some good stuff. We found our first new 2-packs in quite some time. Our Walmart has been doing a terrible job selling some of the old 2-packs. They get a bunch in of a certain mix at a time, and then they keep some of the peg warmers there for like a year, so then it keeps any new stock from getting onto the shelves. But finally, we got some new 2-packs, and honestly, this is a pretty good mix. I gotta say, I like this mix. This is my favorite set right here, the Robin Pinks, which is actually a fantasy casting, although based on a real funny car, and the Plymouth Cuda, which is the white, the snake, which is really cool as well. I'm a Mopar guy, and I think you probably already know that if you've watched more than one video on this channel. Although I gotta say, I do like the Supra and the Toyota 2000 GT. If I'm not mistaken, that Toyota's from the 2000 GT's from the Toyota set in 2021. I want to say 2022 maybe. Came with the white Supra. But either way, both are really good 2-packs. This car came out of a team transport, and I think overall Hot Wheels did a pretty solid job with this mix. My least favorite being the Subaru and the 4Runner, but I gotta say, still not even a bad set there. Just not my thing. But I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday break. We are back into full swing now, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, family, cats, dogs, squirrels, whoever. Please just share the video. I would be forever grateful. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your weekend, and God bless.